Every student knows that there's one achievement that becomes the ultimate flex. No, it's not if you get into a sorority or fraternity. It's not even if you get a 4.0 GPA. It's if you can land an internship at the end of junior year. Yes, if you're one of the mighty majority who've submitted 100 resumes and mastered the 10-minute interview, you get the holy flex of college. Writing a template LinkedIn post signaling that you did it. You got an internship. But what if you're part of the misfortunate minority of people that never got one? Well, one of those guys was me. 20-year-old Tay just thought he did everything right, but never got a chance to write the "I'm thrilled to announce" LinkedIn post. Until today. Now as a college dropout, it's time to avenge my ugly side-parted self by sending 100 emails to land a 24-hour internship. But we're not here to land any sort of entry-level position. We're here to shoot straight to the top and land an internship right under the CEO. Now these emails are being seen by them, but to get a response, we have to craft the perfect cold email. Starting with Mark Cuban. Well, why Mark? Well, we actually went to the same college. Not at the same time, but it's a way I can break the ice. So here we go. Subject line, 24-hour. Subject line, unique 24-hour internship proposal. Now, to make the perfect cold email, you want to follow this handy 4-step plan. Step 1, create a personalized intro. As a former Indiana student, it was always inspiring to hear about your entrepreneurial endeavors. Show that you've researched and really mean to meet this person. Although MicroSolutions and Broadcast.com were more successful, my favorite of your projects was definitely Motley's sunglass emoji. A little informal, but I think it'll work. Step 2, establish credibility. Who are you? Make sure to prove you're not a bot. Step 3, give your ask. Make it short, sweet, and specific. Crazy request, but I'd love to intern for you for just 24 hours. Step 4, get out of there. The longer the email, the less chance they're gonna read it. What do ya say? Contagious. And we send. You know, Mark Cuban's one of my favorites. To own an NBA team is quite insane. And the Mavericks are pretty good this year. You can actually bet on them with companies like Barstool Sports. Now, you'd think Dave Portnoy is the CEO of Barstool Sports, but in research I learned it's actually Erica Ayers. So to be honest, I don't know anything about Erica, so we need to definitely break the ice somehow. Hello, ChatGPT. I'm writing a cold email to Erica Ayers, the CEO of Barstool. In this email, I want to include some sort of icebreaker, something like praising her for an accomplishment she's had in life. Can you think of things I could say? Good morning, Miss Ayers. It's incredible what you've done for Barstool Sports, within the company and as the first female CEO in a male-dominated industry. No emoji this time. I don't really know how she rolls. Boom! Also, thank you, ChatGPT, for helping me find that icebreaker. And speaking of ChatGPT, why don't we just email OpenAI, Sam Altman. Good morning, Mr. Altman. What you and your team are building is absolutely incredible. P.S. No, ChatGPT did not write this email. Sunglass emoji. Boom. You know, ChatGPT is seriously game-changing. I can't think of anything else that is as impactful to humanity as that. Except for Lululemon. Good morning, Mr. McDonald. I'm not lying when I say this, but 90% of my wardrobe is Lululemon. How much of your wardrobe is Lululemon?
All of it.
Boom. Send. Oh, so if you want to sell your own clothes like Calvin here, you can use a platform like Shopify. Good morning, Mr. Lutke. I first want to say that your creator marketing strategy is the best I've seen. Every YouTube and TikTok creator I've seen loves and stands by your brand. Great job. If you want to toss a deal, let me know. Sunglass emoji. And by the way, speaking of YouTube, we should just email YouTube. Good morning, Mr. Mohan. Congrats on the recent role as CEO of YouTube. I'm also the CEO of a one-man media production company. My fancy way of saying YouTuber. Haha. Sunglass emoji. I think Neil rolls like that. Send. Why don't we just message all of the Shark Tank hosts? Shark Tank has been my favorite show for years. I swear, you could name any product and I could probably tell you if they got a deal or not. If any of these sharks answer my emails, that would be unreal. Send. Sharks done. Bill ready. Pinterest. Good afternoon, Mr. Ready. I don't know what to say to him. Clear the aspirations are company as a whole. Boom. Buzzword send. You know, I'm realizing that a lot of these messages that I'm writing are on LinkedIn. So why don't we just message the CEO of LinkedIn? Ryan Roslansky just posted multiple things 3 hours ago. I guess that you probably should post on the platform you are the CEO of. That has given me so much opportunity. Been awesome being a top voice. So as I'm quickly DMing and emailing more and more CEOs, I suddenly see that I get a notification from none other than... Okay, so kind of crazy, I'm going through writing these emails and Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, ChatGPT, actually just responded. Creative idea, but I think it wouldn't work that well for either of us in practice. Best of luck on everything. I hope it wasn't the sunglass emoji. God, still crazy that he responded, wow. Sam Altman is one of the most important people today, spearheading all of the research and development for AI tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E, and more. We are living through history right now, and a huge part is because of him. Man, people are a lot more accessible than you think. I'm kind of realizing. Let's keep writing these emails. If there's one person I want to respond, it's this next guy, Robert M. Bakish, the president and CEO at Paramount. I'm working on a Nickelodeon show, and Nickelodeon is owned by Paramount. So me and Robert, we need to be tight. So let's email him. I didn't have much trouble finding all the other CEOs' emails, but for some reason, Robert Bakish is wildly secretive. So instead, we are emailing Brian Robbins, who runs Nickelodeon. Brian, pleasure meeting you at the Santa Monica Pier the day before the KCAs. Crazy request, but I'd love to intern for you for just 24 hours. Let me know. That's so informal. An LMK. I gave him the LMK. Is this bad? Is this a bad idea to message my boss?
You'll probably get fired, but it's fine.
What?
What?
Send. I basically went through 75 of the 100 emails yesterday, and I could not explain to you how exhausted I was. I'm refreshed now. Everything is good. I cannot wait to do the next 25. Starting with Elon Musk. Thank you for everything that you do. You're not only changing the world, but also proving that the sky is the limit. Get it? SpaceX. Tim Cook. Should I just do what I did for Elon? I mean, efficiency. Thank you for everything that you do. Original. As I continue to email more and more, I'm finding out that all of these emails are being read by the CEOs, yet other than Sam, no one is responding. We only have a couple more left. I've kept the last 10 people to the 10 people I think I'd want to intern the most for, starting with Chipotle. Good afternoon, Mr. Nickel. How many points on the Chipotle app do I need to get a 24-hour internship with you? I've collected a good bit, so name your price. I've only really collected like 2,000, which is just enough for an entree, so maybe I shouldn't add that. Whatever. Speaking of Chipotle, you know who likes Chipotle? Whitney Wolf Hurd, founder of Bumble. Just kidding, I don't really know if she likes Chipotle, but it was a good transition regardless. Hearing your story on how I built this taught me a lot. Hank Green, as a growing content creator, your YouTube videos, TikToks, and more are beyond helpful. I love you, Hank. Send. Warren Buffett. I don't really know much about Warren except the fact that he eats like a ton of McDonald's. So that's the icebreaker we're gonna use here. Consider your McDonald's order on me. Winky face. The next one is a guy named Matthew Byers, who is the co-founder of 824. I first want to say thank you for doing everything that you do. It's wildly inspiring to see the team at 824 be able to change the way the film industry works today. Congrats on all the recent success. We are off to the final two. Oprah Winfrey. No explanation needed. Bada bing, bada boom, send. The last person I'm gonna email is a man named Ryan Serhant. So Ryan was on a show called $1 Million Listing New York. He's a real estate mogul here in New York City. I've actually been on one email thread with him. It was something catch and ice cream related back in the day. In this long thread of people talking, he sent one email, and that email said, LFG. Let's go. Hey, Mr. Serhant. Step 1, create a personalized intro. First, thank you for doing everything that you do. Step 2, establish credibility. My name is Tejas, and following your footsteps, I've kept a high entrepreneurial spirit. Step 3, give your ask. Crazy request, but I'd love to intern for you for just 24 hours. Step 4, get out of there. The longer the email, the less chance they're gonna read it. All right, last email to be sent. I'm hoping he responds. He's my best chance of someone responding. Boom. Okay, it's been about a week since I've sent all of those emails, and I actually got one other response other than Sam Altman. The Mercedes-Benz team. Sadly, they kind of misunderstood what I was asking for and thought that I wanted to create them social media content. Hey look, I can barely get myself to post consistently, but I wish. Regardless, I'm realizing now that the ask to be with the CEO for 24 hours is kind of insane. So I get why most of them didn't answer, but I still find it quite fascinating that 1 in 4 of the CEOs read the email. Actually, I should say that one other CEO responded. It was Damon John, but I mean, he spammed me with these template emails. I love you, Damon, but that was kind of a lot. So unfortunately, I was not able to avenge my 20-year-old self, but it's okay. Real talk though, if you're at that stage of life where finding an internship or job is not going as planned, I can't stress enough that it's all okay. I just remember being in school and finding so much pressure from your friends and society to get a job when in reality, a lot of my friends who rushed getting into a job aren't doing the greatest. Instead, sharpen those skills that interest you, try a bunch of things, and heck, send out emails. If I was able to get 1 in 4 of the top CEOs to even just read my emails, you can reach whoever you want with the right strategy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing.